look, I'm the most investigated man in Congress. There's not a single human being who has publicly accused me of any wrongdoing of any kind. And like, at what point after these things have been said about me for years and years, and not a single person has even accused me of wrongdoing, does this sort of become a strange urban legend? My concerns with Kevin McCarthy were around his truthfulness, which, by the way, he certainly didn't advance any veracity in those comments.
Oh, is that so? Just a quick fact check.
And I'll give you the truth why I'm not Speaker. It's because one person, a member of Congress, wanted me to stop an ethics complaint because he slept with a 17-year-old.
That didn't last long, but it's just a tiny fraction of the insanity that is plaguing the GOP right now. It's a party that's totally in disarray. They're cannibalizing, they're going after each other, they're falling apart at the seams. It's great to watch. I love it. I love every second of it. Because the longer they fight with each other, the less time they have to do damage. And right now, we could potentially be seeing another change of Speaker of the House. I've lost track of how many we've had in the past couple years. In that process we saw that removed Kevin McCarthy with a long, drawn-out replacement process, we could be seeing that again with MAGA Mike Johnson.
Are you expecting to meet with Greene to go down, or what else is Are you expecting a vote here about your speakership later today?
I don't know. I just have to do my job.
This time the challenge is coming from Marjorie Taylor Greene, but she might be even too extreme for Republicans to side with her.
Okay, she says she's going to bring it to the floor, or try to this week.
Apparently, she's going to lose. I don't know why she's doing this, because the votes aren't there. She's going to lose the motion to vacate, and I don't know why she's doing it.
Yeah, and Democrats apparently are going to bail her out, which is embarrassing for Republicans. Do you know, so Paul Gosar, Thomas Massie, Eli Crane, maybe Anna Paulina Luna, they might be behind her in this effort. What are you hearing?
I am hearing the same kinds of rumors. I hope that's not the case. Again, I want us to unite as a party.
She's hated by MAGA Republicans and moderates alike. Even one of the most extreme Republicans, Nancy Mace, isn't on board with this. But that's not stopping Marjorie Taylor Greene.
You know, Fox News called me an idiot. That was literally their headline. They called me an idiot. But what I've done is expose what was already happening in the dark. And I think the beautiful thing about it is that Democrats have to come clean. They were controlling Mike Johnson anyways. He was giving them everything. Wide open border policies, fully funded the Biden Department of Justice, fully funded the FBI, gave them a brand new building, paid for full-term abortion funding, paid for the trans agenda against children.
Look, Fox News will bend over backwards for the worst Republicans, and even they're calling you an idiot. How do you lack the self-awareness to not think, okay, maybe this isn't going to work out? It's not really about that. It's about her image. It's about attention for her. That's how she operates, and that is her fuel. But what's this about Mike Johnson being a secret Democrat?
And I come back to my constituents, what they sent me here to do, protect rights and freedoms, help with economic relief. We're doing none of that. They're doing stunts, they're doing messaging bills. When everything's happening around the world and the country, I don't know why we would continue to enable somebody like that, who essentially represents the most extreme wing of today's Republican Party.
I appreciate the congressman's position, because if I'm a Democrat in the House, I'm standing where he is, because at the end of the day, what's the upside for me? If they want to devour their own, which Republicans are very good at doing, you know, choke on the meal, baby, choke on the meal.
Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. She's literally just too dumb and too extreme for people to work with her on this. Republicans have talked to the media and they're like, yeah, we're kind of on board, but I don't want to do it with her. Why would you want to give her a win? It's very clear Mike Johnson is not a Democrat. Look at his history of white Christian nationalism. Look at his stance on January 6th. Look at his stance on homophobia. It really illustrates how fringe she is that she thinks Mike Johnson is a Democrat. It's like a narcissism of small differences thing. But while she's been off in this crusade, she's got some problems brewing back home.
Marjorie Taylor Greene spends a lot of her time in Washington, D.C. and also online, where she's constantly talking about and supporting the people that attacked our Capitol on January 6th, or she's fighting with drama with the Speaker of the House, or putting up pictures about Hunter Biden. She shows little interest in Northwest Georgia. After all these years of being in Congress, she hadn't even opened up an office where you can go and visit and tell her about your problems. If you look for somebody to go to Congress and represent you here in North Georgia, then my name is Sean Harris. I'm a local farmer. I'm a retired general officer. and I'm looking for you and I'd love for you to join my team.
This could upend her chances. At some point, voters in her district might just get too sick of her because she's always pulling these stunts. She's making them look like an idiot. Sure, at the beginning it was fun because she was cozy with Trump and it was exciting and it was new and it was different, but now they see her for what she is. Somebody whose brain has been poisoned by Facebook memes. Someone whose entire political knowledge has been gleaned just by believing everything they read on the internet. She's a conspiracy theorist. She's a racist. She's anti-immigrant. She's homophobic. She's a climate change denier. She pretends to be anti-war, but she deep down is very pro-war. She's the guns, God, and religion type conservative, but on steroids. And wearing clown paint. Even if that district is super red, they still deserve better. That's the core of democracy. And it would be really, really funny if her trying to oust Mike Johnson is what causes her to lose her job.
So this has already been happening, but the beauty of it is the truth.